He put on his best suit. He smiled, and they laughed at him.
Why? Why do people laugh at other people's dreams?
Stay with us, because by the end of this story, you will understand something about your own life, too.
Today, you will listen to a real family story in slow, simple English, and you will learn 10 powerful English phrases you can use tomorrow.
Welcome back to Fluent Ingo. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Omar. Today, we're not just teaching English. We're telling you a story.
A true-to-life story about a family, about a suit, and about laughter that hurt more than words.
Here's a question for you right now. Have you ever tried something new and people laughed?
Keep that feeling in your mind, because our story today is about exactly that.
This story is called Days of Our Family, and today's episode is They Laughed at My Suit.
Simple words, slow pace, real English. Let's begin.
Meet Yusuf. Yusuf is 26 years old. He lives in a small town.
Yusuf works hard. He saves money for 1 year. Why? For one special thing.
A suit. A dark blue suit. His first real suit.
Do you remember your first special piece of clothing? Maybe your first pair of good shoes or your first watch?
Hold that memory. It matters later.
Yusuf has a job interview. A big company. A good job. This suit is his armor.
He puts it on. He looks in the mirror. He feels strong. He feels ready.
He walks outside, and his neighbors start to laugh.
Look at him, one man says.
Who does he think he is?
Another neighbor laughs too. A suit? In this town? For what?
Yusuf's smile disappears. His shoulders drop. The walk that started strong now feels heavy.
This is the surface problem. People laughed at his suit.
But wait, is that really the problem? Or is something deeper happening here?
Let's pause the story for 30 seconds. Quick English lesson.
Phrase 1. Who does he think he is? We use this when someone acts proud, and we don't like it.
Phrase 2. His shoulders drop. This means someone feels sad or defeated. Their body shows it.
Phrase 3. It feels heavy. We don't just use this for objects. We use it for emotions too. A heavy heart. A heavy silence.
Write these down. Now, back to Yusuf.
Yusuf almost turns back. He almost takes off the suit.
Here is the real danger in this story. It's not the laughing neighbors.
The real danger is what happens inside Yusuf's mind.
Do you know what that danger is called? Some people call it the inner critic, the voice inside that agrees with the laughter.
Yusuf stops walking. He thinks, maybe they're right. Maybe I don't belong in this suit.
This is the moment. This is where dreams often die. Not because of other people, but because we start to believe them. Have you ever felt this? A goal, a dream, and suddenly, doubt? Keep listening, because someone is about to say something that changes everything.
Yusuf's grandmother, Amina, sees him from her window. She is 81 years old. She has seen many things in her life.
She opens the door and calls his name. Yusuf, come here.
Yusuf walks to her, head down.
They're laughing at me, Grandma.
Amina looks at him carefully. Then she says something Yusuf never forgets.
They are not laughing at your suit, my son. They are laughing at their own fear.
Yusuf looks up. What do you mean?
When someone tries something new, Amina says, it reminds everyone else of the dreams they gave up. That is uncomfortable for them. So they laugh. It's easier than admitting they're afraid too.
Pause for a second. Read that again in your mind. Does it make sense to you?
This is a mini payoff, a small piece of wisdom, before we continue the story.
Amina tells Yusuf a story from her own life.
When I was young, she says, I wanted to open a small shop, my own shop. My neighbors laughed too. They said, a woman running a business? Impossible.
Did you stop, Grandma?
I almost did. But my mother told me something. She said, the people laughing today will be asking for your help tomorrow.
And was she right?
20 years later, 3 of those same neighbors worked for me in my shop.
Do you see the pattern here? Laughter today, respect tomorrow. This happens again and again in real life.
Research on social psychology suggests that mockery often comes from people's own insecurity, not from the truth about the person being mocked.
Let that sink in for a moment.
Now, here is the deeper problem, the one hidden under the surface this whole time.
It's not about a suit. It was never about a suit.
The deeper problem is this. Yusuf was afraid of being seen, afraid of standing out, afraid that trying and failing would be worse than never trying at all.
You may think the problem was other people's laughter, but actually, the real problem was Yusuf's own fear of judgment.
So what must he do? He must walk forward anyway. Not because the fear disappears, but because the goal matters more than the fear.
Did you guess this before we said it? Many of you probably did. That's good. That means you're already growing.
Yusuf takes a deep breath. He straightens his jacket. He looks at his grandmother.
Go, she says. Walk like the suit already belongs to you.
Yusuf walks back outside. This time, his back is straight. His steps are steady.
The same neighbors are still there. One of them opens his mouth to laugh again.
But this time, Yusuf looks him directly in the eyes and simply says, "Good morning." Calm, confident, no anger.
The neighbor's laugh stops in his throat. He doesn't know what to say.
Yusuf walks to his interview. He gets the job.
3 months later, that same neighbor asks Yusuf for advice about his own son's job interview.
The laughter became respect, just like Amina said it would.
So here's the real lesson from days of our family today. People will laugh when you try something new. That's not a sign you're wrong. Sometimes it's a sign you're growing. The suit was never the point. The point was the walk. The decision to keep walking even when it felt heavy.
Here are your 10 phrases from today. Who does he think he is? His shoulders drop. It feels heavy. Belong in. Inner critic. Gave up. Uncomfortable. Stand out. Judgment. And steady steps.
Use one of these phrases in the comments. Practice makes fluency.
If this story helped you today, you already know what to do.
Subscribe to Fluent Ingo. New, slow English family stories every week.
And if you want to hear what happens next in Yusuf's story, the next episode is waiting for you right now.
Keep walking forward, even when it feels heavy.
See you in the next episode.
ثانية واحدة، تعرف إن 90% من طلابنا قدروا يتكلموا اللغة الإنجليزية بعد 3 شهور بس؟ أكتر من 1,800,000,000 شخص حول العالم بيتكلموا اللغة الإنجليزية، مش نفسك تبقى واحد منهم؟ في كورس فلوينت إنجو بنساعدك إنك تكسر حاجز الخوف وتتكلم اللغة الإنجليزية في 3 شهور بس، وده من خلال محاضرة أسبوعية على تطبيق زوم، ومش بس كده، معاك مدرس مخصوص بيتواصل معاك عن طريق واتساب أو من خلال مكالمة أو من خلال فيديو كول، وكل مهمته إن هو يخليك تمارس اللغة الإنجليزية يوميا، وبخصم 50% على أول 100 طالب هتقدر تحقق حلمك وتتكلم اللغة الإنجليزية بطلاقة. يلا مستني إيه؟ رابط الحجز هتلاقيه في الوصف أو في أول تعليق.